ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So we got a lot of good news this week. First piece of news is really interesting. It's about Epic Games, the developer for Fortnite. Yes, that Epic Games. They apparently just bought a dying shopping mall this week, and they plan on turning it into the new headquarters for their company. So this is actually kind of crazy. So shopping mall, shopping center, big places, big, huge buildings where people used to go and buy stuff, full of stores. But here's the thing. This last year, not a lot of people out buying stuff like they usually do. And even before this year, a lot of shopping malls, shopping centers have been shutting down because a lot of people have been starting to buy stuff more and more online, like off Amazon and other places like that. So a lot of these shopping malls are dying. Not a lot of people are going there. In fact, Billie Eilish, she filmed one of her music videos recently inside like a closed shopping center, like a mall. Kind of cool music video, by the way. Check it out if you're a fan or not. But yeah, Epic Games, since they have so much money now that Fortnite is a huge success worldwide, they decided that they needed to expand their headquarters. Now, usually companies would buy some land somewhere and then build a building. But Epic Games, I guess they noticed that shopping malls, no one's been going there. They're selling them all over the place. And I think they offered a good amount of money because, they basically bought one, and they will be turning the entire shopping center into some kind of huge headquarters for Epic Games, Fortnite, and all of their other upcoming developments and projects. So that's kind of cool. When I think about how it's gonna look, I think of maybe like Google. If any of you know the Google like main office building is like this huge, like complex, huge building with like a lot of areas and things. There's like a food section, there's like a place, a lounge where you can just chill, hang out, conference rooms, things like that. So I can totally see how they can transform a shopping mall into like a game company headquarters. So that'll be kind of cool to see. I'm sure Epic Games has a lot of plans for that. So that was a big piece of news this week. Next, we have some sad news. Minecraft Earth is shutting down. Yes, not Minecraft, but Minecraft Earth. When the news first came out, a lot of people were scared because they were like, wait, Minecraft is shutting down? What? How? No. Minecraft Earth, not actual Minecraft. So, basically what happened was, apparently the game was like never planned to be something like very long term, and they don't see the reason for keeping like the servers and everything online over an extended period of time. So official statement came out this week saying that Minecraft Earth is shutting down in June this year. So if you haven't played Minecraft Earth yet on your phone or tablet, be sure to download it, check it out. It's going to be removed in June, so we don't know exactly in June, but sometime in June. I can actually search this a little bit better right now as I'm talking about it, because some websites and some news sources, they don't give you all the details, and then another one will. But apparently we don't know when in June. Okay, right here, it says it on the official website June 30th. So we have until the end of June, basically. They basically said that the COVID pandemic is the main reason, because since a lot of people can't be outside, a lot of people aren't playing the game, and they're actually like losing money by keeping the game up, because like no one is using it. So that's a little bit disappointing. Minecraft Earth was kind of cool when it came out. It was kind of like Pokemon Go, but like Minecraft version type of thing. I mean, not exactly, you're not capturing Pokemon or Minecraft mobs, but it was kind of like a cool mobile phone game that you could take with you outside. It was like AR, so it was cool. It was cool. So if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check out Minecraft Earth before it gets removed in June, at the end of June. But yeah, kind of disappointed to see that happen. I hope like other games don't get like removed this year, because that would be so annoying if this happens to other popular games, because no one is playing them. So yeah, just a disappointing situation, but at least it was popular for a short period of time. People got to use it, got to play it for some videos and things. Maybe I should do a video of it up for the channel, I don't know. But yeah, Minecraft Earth shutting down June 30th, so be sure to play it before then, or else you probably won't ever get a chance. Next, there is a very bizarre collab that was announced this week. SpongeBob SquarePants and Madden 21. Yes, Madden 21 and SpongeBob have collabed together, and this is like the craziest, weirdest collab I've ever seen. So apologies if I don't know all the terms. I don't really play Madden, but basically there's a lot of like skins or costumes, I don't know what they call them, like outfits in Madden that are themed around SpongeBob and Patrick and other SpongeBob characters. There are actual emotes and dances in Madden 21 they've added that are based on like SpongeBob movements and things from the show. And then there's like a lot of like themed cosmetics and areas like where you actually play, like the playing field. They've completely transformed it with like SpongeBob references and Bikini Bottom and all sorts of other things. So it's just really random and weird. A lot of people are saying this collab is awesome and they love it. And some other people are just like annoyed that something so childish is in their Madden game. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool. This actually made me want to try out the game. So, I wonder if there's gonna be more collabs like this in the future at some point, but SpongeBob SquarePants and Madden, never would have thought about that collab ever happening. Next, we got a lot of Nintendo news, so I hope all you Nintendo fans are gonna be happy this week. First, a data miner apparently discovered that there is going to be a new Nintendo Switch revision coming out sometime this year, possibly. So all the rumors are pointing to 2021. Nintendo, at some point this year, is probably going to announce some kind of new system. It's going to be like Nintendo Switch Pro or Nintendo Switch Plus or something like that. Basically, what the info that people have discovered so far is it's going to be 4K or close to 4K resolution, so that's going to be awesome. It's going to have more RAM, more power than the current Nintendo Switch. They're saying it's going to have a way better battery life. People have been talking about how there's going to be kind of like a bigger boost in like not only like the RAM memory, but other aspects of like the actual system and OS. So yeah, it looks like Nintendo is really trying to make some kind of powerful system right now. I think they noticed that the Switch is a little bit weak, especially when you play games like Fortnite at 30 FPS and you play them at 60 FPS on like the PlayStation 4. So they're probably a little bit like, we gotta fix that. So, it's gonna be awesome. Honestly, I can't wait. There's gonna be a new Legend of Zelda game coming out. There's gonna be Bayonetta 3, lots of other Mario and Nintendo Nintendo games releasing as well. So a new, more powerful Nintendo Switch, definitely something I want. Hopefully it's faster. The one thing that annoys me about the Switch is how slow it is when you're loading up some games or opening menus and things. It legit lags sometimes. So just a faster, more powerful Nintendo Switch with better graphics is all I want. So really hope Nintendo reveals that this year. But according to data miners, they found information inside the firmware of the Nintendo Switch, suggesting that Nintendo is working on some other system. So that's very, very exciting. So I can't wait for an announcement. Microsoft has a very funny story about Nintendo this week. A lot of people have been talking about this. So Microsoft, as you may know, made the Xbox, and Nintendo has been making video game systems for a very, very long time. Even before the 80s, a lot of people think Nintendo came out in the 80s with the NES, but before that they were already making like handheld systems and things like that in Japan. So they've been doing this for a very, very long time. They're in fact over like 100 years old, so they are a very old company, making games and a lot of things for a long time. Not video games though, just games. So Microsoft, back in like 2000, when they were launching or thinking of launching like the Xbox, they went to meet with Nintendo in Japan, and Microsoft basically saw the Nintendo 64 and was like, "Hey Nintendo, we'd like to meet with you to talk about like a business proposition." So Nintendo politely, accepted their request. They had a meeting, and Microsoft was like, "So the Nintendo 64 didn't really sell that much compared to the PlayStation, but your games are amazing. Well, we here at Microsoft, we are really good at creating game consoles, but you are very good at making games. Would you like us to buy you?" And they legit like asked Nintendo if they would like accept like an offer from them to buy them. And apparently Nintendo found it so funny that they had a meeting with them, and they laughed at Microsoft for like over an hour. So I can only like imagine how this meeting went. Like, imagine an office full of like Japanese businessmen, and they're asking like Microsoft, wait, what did you say? Can you say that again? And then like someone from Microsoft is like, "We would like to buy Nintendo." And then like everybody looks at themselves and starts laughing, and then they ask Microsoft to like repeat what they said again. That's what I'm imagining. But yeah, Nintendo laughed at Microsoft when they offered to buy them back in like 2000. Honestly, I would have laughed too. Microsoft was just starting out. Nintendo has a lot of money. They don't really need to be bought out by another company. And I don't know, I think Nintendo probably felt it was a little bit insulting of them to even like imply that they would need their help. So it's kind of crazy to think about it. Even Microsoft's Xbox 360, which is their biggest console to date, like their best selling console, even that didn't come close to the Nintendo Wii. Like, the Nintendo Wii beat Microsoft's most powerful system, fastest system at the time, and Nintendo did it with a system that was cheaper and less powerful. So it's all about the games for Nintendo. They don't really care about all the power, all the cool graphics. They make fun experiences, and I think they knew that back in 2000. So it's just a funny story that came out this week. A lot of people were talking about it, how Nintendo laughed at Microsoft. So poor Microsoft, but that is kind of funny to see Nintendo do that. Nintendo, though, actually bought a game company this week. So this is kind of like the reverse of what Microsoft wanted to do to them. Nintendo bought the game studio Next Level Games. Next Level Games, for those that don't know, they're the video game company that recently has been making the Luigi's Mansion games. They made Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Nintendo Switch, and I guess guess after the success of this game, Nintendo was like, you know what? We're just gonna like buy you guys. You guys are good. We need you, and they bought them. So that's exactly what happened right now. Honestly, I think that was a really good decision from Nintendo. Whenever there's a game company that's like shows itself to be really good, there's always like another bigger game company that decides to buy them up. Activision does this, EA does this, Nintendo, Sega. Lots of game companies do this. When a company they work with does really well, they're like, hey, we should buy these guys, and that's what Nintendo did. So hopefully that means a lot of good Luigi's Mansion games in the future, and a lot of other good projects as well. So I'm excited. Next, we got some news about the upcoming Uncharted movie. I wouldn't really say maybe news, just more like information. So, Sony has released some images from the set, some promotional pictures, fresh from the Uncharted like movie set. So, yeah, they're already starting to push and promote the Uncharted movie that's going to be coming out. Check out these pictures here. Honestly, looks kind of cool. Like, I'm not the biggest Uncharted fan, but I do like Uncharted. Nathan Drake's a cool character, and I'm a fan of like archaeological mystery, like those type of movies, you know, like Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider. So honestly, it's kind of cool to see Uncharted movie become a reality, and I think these photos they've released just make me want to see the movie even more. So definitely excited for that. Hopefully we get a trailer sometime soon. Next, we got some sad news from Sony. Apparently, they have completely ended production of several PlayStation 4 models for Japan. So this isn't worldwide yet, but it will be probably in the future. But as of right now, they've ended production on the OG PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro models in Japan, from what I've heard. Apparently you can only get like the PS4 Slim now, you know, the slimmer PlayStation 4. But wow, kind of crazy. I don't know why. I guess they want to like really push the PlayStation 5 now that it's the newest console from them, and they don't want people buying PlayStation 4s anymore, possibly. But they usually wait a few years until they like discontinue production of older models. So this is like a first for Sony. I wonder how long it's gonna take for them to stop producing PlayStation 4s for the rest of the world. Definitely not this year though. Possibly in 2 or 3 years maybe. But we'll have to see. Next, we got a crazy piece of news. So NieR Automata, or NieR Automata, still hearing people pronounce it both ways, NieR Automata and NieR Automata. But Automata, basically the last NieR game that came out, that game came out a while ago too. I remember playing the demo on the channel. Shout out to all the OGs that watched that one when it released. But years later, like 4 years after this game's come out, they discovered a secret Easter egg, and it is crazy. So people, when they love a game, there's like these YouTubers that just go in depth into these games and play them like 800 times. They try every single button combination, trying to like debug the game, get into menus, trying to discover every single little piece of detail they can discover. So one guy just recently discovered a secret that it took 4 years to discover. Like, that is insane. Basically, there's like a secret input code after the first boss fight in the game that basically allows you to skip all the way to the ending of the game, like the final ending. So people are just like going crazy about this, wondering if there's possibly any other secrets. The developer, like the director behind this game, he mentioned a long time ago that there was a secret that people have not discovered yet. So I'm pretty sure he's excited because he was talking about this secret right here. But it's crazy that it took this long for people to discover this. So That is insane. Props to the guy that found it. He has a YouTube channel and everything. Wow, that is insane. Like, imagine discovering, like, if you press a certain combo of buttons in some corner after the first boss fight, you would skip to the ending. Like, I don't understand how some people, like, manage to find stuff like that. That's crazy. And next, we got some info about the upcoming sci-fi shooter, Outriders. The game's been delayed to April, so people looking forward to the game are a little disappointed. Outriders is delayed, but the developers came out to say that a free demo is coming out next month. So February, be on the lookout. There's going to be an Outriders demo. I might actually play it on the channel because it sounds pretty cool from what I've seen. Looks like a fun game. I'm not super huge into shooters, but it's a sci-fi shooter, and it looks kind of nice, so definitely going to be checking that out. We got some more trailers and news for Hitman 3. Wow, this game is packed full of features, so if you are feeling like being an assassin, going on stealthy missions, trying to sneak around and eliminate people, you gotta get Hitman 3. Every single piece of like news they've been releasing about this game has just been blowing my mind. It's packed full of like little features and shortcuts. Even like items are like multi-use. Like camera can be used to like shoot people in the game and eliminate them. There's all sorts of other like features they've hidden. It really seems like Hitman 3, they're trying to outdo themselves. Like, this might be the best Hitman game when it releases, so we just have to see. But I'm excited, so definitely check out some gameplay or trailers if you're excited about Hitman 3 too. Nintendo just had a new Monster Hunter Rise demo release on the Nintendo Switch. So this is crazy. Capcom out of the blue. People weren't even like expecting a demo yet. So the servers are so full. They actually crashed and people aren't able to like download the demo or get online in the demo. But yeah, as of right now, there's a limited time demo. Like it's a time demo. It's not going to be up forever. But it's for Monster Hunter Rise, the next big Monster Hunter game on the Nintendo Switch. It's out right now, and it has online co-op play. And I've been watching some gameplay, some impressions from people, and the community is extremely positive. The Monster Hunter community loves this game. Apparently it's full of like features. You can like ride on monsters and actually like, command them and things like that. It's full of other things that no other Monster Hunter game ever had before, so people are excited and loving this. Honestly, I might have to download it and play it on the channel, I'm not sure. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise demo is out for Switch right now, and people are going crazy for it. And the last piece of news is for Fall Guys. Fall Guys is going to be getting some Doom costumes next week as part of a collab with Doom and Fall Guys. So if you like Fall Guys or if you like the Doom games, you'll be able to play a Doom guy or the demons. There's like these specific costumes they've created for Fall Guys, so they look kind of cool, to be honest. So maybe I should jump back in Fall Guys next week and try to get one of these skins. Who knows? But yeah, that is all the news for this week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Thanks again, and